Hi, Nikki here from Purple Patch Fishing. One thing I really hate to see is people not looking after their fishing gear. I'm going to run through our routine when we finish out one of our fishing trips to put more life into our fishing gear. So remember to like and subscribe, and let's get started. Well, we've had a fantastic day out on the water, caught heaps of fish. We're home now. We're just going to take a couple of minutes to go look after our gear. We're just going to give it a quick wash down. So the first step is to take your disassemble all your gear, so taking your reels off. And then the most important thing is we need to tighten up our drag. You need to tighten that drag all the way up so you can't go any tighter. We do that because you don't want any water and soap getting into that drag. Okay, so go and grab your garden hose. First step though is make sure it's on a mist spray or a really light shower. You don't want high pressure on your reel because you don't want water getting into your reel. So just a nice light mist like this. Let's go. And we're just going to give it a really good rinse, up and down, get rid of that salt. Give it a good rinse at a distance. Okay, next step. Okay, got my bucket of mild soapy water. It's just warm water with a bit of mild soap. And then we're just going to give our gear just a light rub over the handle. Alright, you don't have to give it a hard scrub. Guides, make sure you go over all your guides. Give them a bit of a rub down the bottom near where your reel seat is. Just make sure you pay attention to all those sort of joiny areas where soap can get, your salt can get caught. Alright, once you've done that for all your whole rod and reels, third step. So I can imagine you understand what the next step is. It's to get the soap off. So again, just give it a nice light spray, paying attention to your guides and stuff. So off we go, rinsing all that soap off so that we don't leave any of that behind, just like the salt, and if there is any salt residue, it'll be gone now. Done, easy as that. Okay, so now you've just got to get the water off. Give your rod a bit of a shake, pop it in the sun to dry. With your reel, what you need to do is get that water, as much water off as possible. So give it a really good shake, spin it, all right, and that'll just flick all that water off, because you don't want to leave your drag up tight like that for too long. So once you've got all that excess water off, you can back that reel, that drag right off. And when I say right off, I mean right off. So that then when you turn this, it's really easy. Okay, and you know there's nothing getting stuck. All right, and then just pop it in the sun to dry. Okay, so my reel is all dry. My next and final step is to spray it with a bit of Inox. You've got to get yourself some of this. Don't use WD-40. This is fantastic because it lubricates the moving parts, and it also displaces any water that's in there. So where do you need to spray it? Well, on the bail arm, on both sides, on the anti-reverse, and on the base of the handle. And you're set to go for another day. So how easy was that? It doesn't take too long to look after your gear, and if you look after your gear, it will look after you. And I'll catch you next time on the water.